Hey boys, and welcome back to another Bleach Race video, and today we are doing the job that KLAB aren't doing. We're going to be talking about upcoming Resurrection characters, or more so just my prediction, right? So hopefully no one got clickbaited. I'm going to make sure that you don't click on this video thinking that new Resurrections got announced. They haven't, unfortunately, and it's been like a week now since we should have received our last Resurrection batch. The Resurrections we were supposed to get was going to be the CACAO Society of like 2 years ago, the banner with Haribo, Yoruichi, and Nanawa. Now, unfortunately, we haven't gotten it yet. We don't know why. One would assume it's because of the new schedule that they've been doing. They did mention it on Twitter and they did mention it on the live stream. We haven't gotten a live stream for like a month or two. We haven't gotten even the Transcendence Zone that should have been out right now. That hasn't even arrived. Normally we get one at the end of the month to promote one of the new characters. For example, Yoruichi, right? She's literally meant to be used in Transcendence Zone, and we don't even have the quest out right now which you can actually use her. So it's kind of weird that they haven't done anything yet. I wish they were a bit more open about it, besides that one tweet that we don't know if it is actually affecting Resurrection batch or not. But either way, we're going to be talking about potentially what Resurrection batch we might get next, and talk about what I want to see when they do get resurrected, if they get resurrected, because we don't know if they're going to even skip over the CACAO Society banner. Now, I really do hope that in a week time, or 2 weeks time, whenever we do get the next Resurrection batch, they give us 2 batches, because we're down 200 orbs right now. That's kind of annoying, and I kind of already miss it. Like, I really hope they aren't cancelling Resurrections, because they were kind of fun to look forward to. You know, looking forward to whether the character gets shafted or not. And now, with the new hard GQ, I don't mind characters getting those bad soul traits such as fire duration minus 55% or poison duration minus 55%, because now they might actually be good links if you use them in the hard difficulty of GQ. So what we're going to do is just talk about the upcoming potential characters and talk about what they should get when they get upgraded. So let's talk about Haribo firstly, right? We're going to go with the CACAO Society banner. So Haribo is kind of a bad character. She used to be a combo character. That was her main use back in the day in the OGQ. She is a 14 recharge, so at the very least, she's going to be a good link, especially if she can pick up a second soul trait, which obviously benefits. We kind of, right here, we want to see her pick up strong attack damage. If she can do that, she is going to be literally one of the best links for any tech character in the game, and I'm really hoping that's what she picks up. But for some reason, if they ever do get to this, I feel like maybe they're going to cuck her out and just give her some random ass soul trait, which I hope isn't the case. So, what we're going to see with the skills, though, is that she only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She only has 5 skills, so she can get 2 more skills. She's definitely going to pick up Berserker. That's almost guaranteed. And what she might pick up is something like weaken defense, weaken attack, something like that. I would assume is what she's going to pick up on her Soul Bomb. Now, unfortunately, her Soul Bomb, I believe, isn't even full screen, right? So even this, like, Resurrection isn't going to save her. Yeah, a 900 special. Really bad. I kind of hope that, and they aren't going to do it, I really hope that when we get Resurrections like this, that they will just naturally upgrade the radius for her special just to make it full screen, because that would actually make her a little bit usable, because she don't even have a full screen. Oh no, she has a 1080 radius SA3, so it is actually full screen. I actually did not know that. Because she has Havoc, that's why it's full screen, because it's a 900, and the Havoc does make it full screen, but the visuals of it doesn't look full screen, but it is apparently. So that's kind of new. I actually didn't know that. So like I said, all she's probably going to pick up with her Resurrection is get Berserker, and then maybe a weaken defense, weaken attack. Weaken defense would be better for her, but let's be honest, probably not going to even use this character unless you are a massive Haribo fan. The artwork for this character is actually really nice though, so look at that. I can't wait to put that in the thumbnail. So like I said, the main saving grace is her soul trait. She's a 14 recharge, so we would hope that when she does get resurrected, she would pick up something like 16% strong attack damage. That would be very good. Now, if she doesn't go for that, maybe she would pick up Last Ditch. I would actually very much like Last Ditch as a soul trait. That would be very good for characters like Nini, for characters like Grimmjow, and also the new Nemen that came out, if you are carrying Kenpachis, which you should be doing, because 4 Kenpachi runs in IZ are just absolutely terrible. So overall, if she did pick up the Berserker, if she did pick up the 16% strong attack damage on the soul trait, it would actually make her a better character. But like I said, the fact that she doesn't even have a full screen special, the fact that her SA3 has more range than her special is a bit of a yikes, but it will make her playable. And for the Haribo fans out there, you should be happy if that does happen. Moving on from that, let's talk about the next character, which is the Yoruichi. The character that took me years to get, and I am a Yoruichi fan, so I do try to collect most of them. So Yoruichi, again, similar situation. she has strong attack damage plus 20%. She needs to pick up Recharge to be a better character. And she also needs to pick up Recharge to be a good Link. Although for some reason, like I said, I don't see all of them getting good Links, right? Normally they kind of cuck some characters, and I feel like she might be the one that might just get the bad service. For the last 2 resurrections of Yoruichi, they have gotten treated badly. I can only hope that she does pick up Recharge, because that would make her a better character, even though you won't see her use too much, because unfortunately she has a SA3 and only a special that inflict the paralysis. So I think they actually should give it Disabler, if I'm being honest, because she only has 2 attacks that actually inflict the paralysis, and one's guaranteed on the Soul Bomb. As for her skills, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so she'll probably pick up Berserker too. I could see that happening, and that would mean that she'd have 40% Berserker. And like I said, if she does pick up the Recharge, that would actually make her pretty good. I mean, look at her attacks though; they're not the best, but they are usable. She has kind of like that Shade type SA1. Her SA2, I believe, is a lunge. Don't quote me on that. I haven't actually used this character in a while. And then she does have the full screen SA3 and a full screen special, which I really do like. So actually, she could pick up Havoc, you know. I could see her picking up Havoc. They very well could do that and not give her the Berserker, because technically she already has it here. So I think what they can do, if they want to nice this character as much as they can, give her Recharge as a soul trait, and then give her Havoc. And that would actually make her a top tier character, in my opinion. It would make her a lot better, and we'd finally get a Yoruichi that has a good resurrection, because like I said, the last couple resurrections have kind of been bad. The power one got shafted, the heart one got shafted, and it really does suck. With the power one, the fact that the power one got shafted hurts more, because they had a possibility of making her good if they gave her the good skills. The heart one was naturally going to get shafted anyway, because she is a Nat character. Nat characters don't get flurry when they get resurrected, so naturally they're just going to get bad resurrections unless they get a good Link, which unfortunately she didn't pick up. But now with the hard difficulty of GQ, a 25 Nat Link and Paralysis is not a bad Link if they ever put Paralysis on the floor. I will say that. So this new GQ is actually opening up the doors for these old terrible resurrections, like let's say for example Chad, right? Look at this right here, 12% recharge and weaken duration. That's a bad thing. That's not really that good. You're never going to use that. But in this current GQ, it's actually one of the best things you can put for a character like Nanawa. Very good Link now. So I actually do appreciate this new GQ to some extent for making these old bad Links actually good. Moving on from that though, we have Nanawa. So the CACAO Society version. She is a kind of a bad character. She has Bombardment. They're not really that good now in the new GQ. She is a DR though. DR 16. So what they're probably going to do here is a similar situation with the Grimmjow. Grimmjow was a SP based character and he picked up normal attack damage. So what I feel like they're going to do here with this Nanawa is a similar situation with that, where they're probably going to give her either Nat damage, or that would be a very good Link for Drugrim. And I can only hope they don't do this. If they give her Last Ditch Survival, that is going to be an amazing Link for Drugrim, and it's going to make Drugrim even more cancerous in PvP, because every Drugrim with this Nanawa, and if you don't have the Nanawa, you should definitely buy it if they did do this. Again, this is only a prediction. If they do give her Last Ditch, that means every Drugrim's just going to revive, and it just means they're going to be able to do a bit more damage. If they die to a Soul Bomb, they can revive and maybe clean up the house just when they do revive. So I think for the most of us out there, they don't give her Last Ditch, because if they do, that's going to be a very good Link. What they can do is just give her Nat. So Nat or Last Ditch will be a very good Link. What I hope they don't do is give her something like Weaken Duration, because that would actually be bad. You don't want damage taken and a Paralysis or like Weaken or Burn or anything. You don't want that as a second sword trait. As for her playable character-wise, she has Bombardment. She's not going to get Frenzy. They'll probably increase her Berserker to 50%. Increase her Breathe to 50% too, and then call it a day. Maybe give her an extra skill, I don't really know, but the main thing about this character is that she has the potential to be a very good Link, especially for Drugrim. So that right there is the potential resurrection batch that we should have gotten this week or last week, right? Now, considering that we haven't gotten it yet, I have a slight feeling that they're probably going to skip it and then just go straight to the next premium banner, which would actually be Apache's banner. So let's go talk about Apache. Now, Apache is a NAD-based character, so naturally what she's going to get is nothing. She's going to be a bad character no matter what. And she already has a hefty amount of skills. So what we're probably going to see is the long reach stay the same. Devastation is fine. Havoc is weird on a NAD character. Very weird skills back in the day, by the way, these characters did get. What she'll probably get is a slight upgrade to a bruiser, and that's literally it. So I would expect it to go to 50%. I would hope so. And I'd actually want it to be higher to 70%, but you never know with KLAB. So I would hope that it gets a 50% increase going up to 80%. And at that way, she would have the 20% no attack damage hit. So overall, it would make her have 100% no attack damage. That would make her a bit better, but you know, she's a NAD character without flurry. You're not really going to use her all that much, but it is what it is. As for the soul trait, what I would like to see is like DR. but we have a hefty amount of those links already. So what I would expect her to get is actually burn duration, if I'm being honest. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets burn duration. With the new GQ though, that's not a bad link now. I'll say that right now. That's not a bad link if she picks up burn duration for the new GQ. But like I said, because she's a NAD character, she doesn't really have any hope unless they start giving out these NAD characters with Flurry. So the next character to talk about is Sun. Very good link already, 25% strong attack damage. She has the possibility of being a even better link. So what she can pick up is recharge. If they do that, she's going to be very good. But considering that we already have a 25% strong attack damage and 10% recharge link, which is the second anniversary Ichigo, I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of shaft her here. They could give her maybe Last Ditch. Even then, that wouldn't be that good of a link. They could give her Poison Duration. I could see this whole entire banner getting bad links to some extent. I would kind of hope that she gets recharge. But you never know what KLAB can do. They can just go some left field and give her nothing. She only has actual 5 skills right here, so she's definitely going to pick up Berserker when she does get resurrected. She could pick up Havoc, like I said, because she already has the strong attack damage built in. She could not get Berserker and get Havoc instead. The best world for the Sun fans out there is that she picks up Berserker and Havoc. That would make her a lot better. But her kit-wise, she isn't that good anyway, because she has really iffy strong attacks. So SA1 is kind of like a shave type. She basically throws it like a slash, and that's basically about it. It does pierce, it does go through him. Her SA2 is a short vortex, and then her SA3, she pushes out like a snake. It's kind of a weird SA, but it hits a lot of times, and if you can get the hits off, then it does a lot of damage. But it's a very inconsistent strong attack. The only real player ever going to see that even used is actually in Senkamon. That's where I actually have used her recently, but it's been a while. So this character also really has no hope. I guess the only one that kind of has hope is the Mila Rose. So let's talk about her, right? She is a 12% recharge character. Does she have Frenzy? She already has Frenzy. Okay, so she's not going to get too big of an upgrade. She probably has room for one more skill. I could see her picking up Berserker. And I could see her pick... You know what I'm really hopeful? She gets Last Ditch. I kind of mentioned Last Ditch on a lot of characters, but if she gets Last Ditch, that's going to be a very good link. Being 80% Last Ditch and 12% recharge is going to be good for all your power characters out there if you do bring him into co-op or if you do bring him into single player play, just to make it easier for you to auto in case your character does die. Maybe the soul bomber of the final boss will kill you. They'll revive with their strong attacks back. I could actually see that happening. I would say the best case for her right here is that she picks up the Berserker and she does get 80% Last Ditch on her soul tray. That's what I would hope for. That's what I can actually see happening. So that's right there, lads, is basically all the 3 characters, because she already has a decent amount of skills. She might not even pick up anything, to be honest. We have to wait and see. Her strong attacks are kind of meh. Like, she isn't really going to see that much of a play as a character. But you know what? This is kind of like the sleeper banner. The characters after this will start to get better. And as these resurrection batches do come out, we are slowly getting closer to actually getting the 1000-year Blood War resurrections. Just in general, better characters getting resurrections. So I'm looking forward to that. Sometime after this, we are going to start getting the tag team characters resurrected. And I'm kind of looking forward to Renji's resurrection, because he's already pretty usable. Not that good anymore, but he is usable. That being said though, lads, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Just talking about the possibility or prediction of what I want to see for these upcoming resurrection characters, if KLAB do decide to even do them, because like I said, it's almost been a month now since we've gotten a resurrection banner, a resurrection batch, and I kind of miss it. I actually really like looking forward to resurrections. They're always fun to talk about. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you disagree with any of my predictions, or if you have a prediction of your own, let me know it down in the comments below. We can talk about it, start a discussion. But that being said, hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.